Hey to all you beautiful people that clicked on this amazing video. I just want to say thank you for all the support we have been getting. We have been getting a little bit over 150 views per video. My last video not so much because it's been a week since I've uploaded, so not as many people are going to click on it right away. But my boy Geo, he was in a couple of my videos. He just made a YouTube channel. It's called Ultra Films. His link will be in the description. Can you go sub to him, please? That would help him out a lot. And he got like 30 views on his first video, and he started flipping out, and I'm proud of him. So today we'll be doing a story over a gameplay of Critical Ops, and this story is a repeat of one of my old stories. It's the first time smoking weed, so let's hop right into this video. Okay, so this happened at the end of 7th grade going into 8th grade. I know, pretty young, pretty stupid actually. And my boy Dylan comes over and he's like, hey, you want to hang out after school? And I was like, sure, why not? I have nothing better to do because I'm fucking no life and all I do is play football. And so he's like, okay, we're not going to my house, we're gonna go to my friend LeBron James' house. And I was like, okay, cool, I know LeBron. And he's like, yeah, a little fun, so he might get a little bit crazy, but he said that he's bringing something over that's very special. And I was like, what does that mean? Is he gonna like bring a knife and stab me or something, dude? Because I don't feel comfortable after that. And he's like, no, trust me, it's something better than a knife. And I was like, okay. And so Dylan goes, alright, so when do you want to meet after school? And I was like, I guess right after. I only have football practice at like 6. And he's like, okay. So I go to Dylan's house and he's like, you ready? And he's like, yeah. Oh no, I said yeah. What am I talking about? And so we're walking to LeBron James' house, and we see him outside on his porch doing something. And I was like, what is he doing? I was a little sketched out, because this seemed a little bit sketchy. Dylan didn't tell me a lot about him, like what's going on. And so we see LeBron run into his backyard, and I was like, what is he doing? He's probably going inside to unlock the door or some shit. I don't know why he wouldn't go through the front door. But we knock on his door, he answers, and he's like, come on guys, we don't have a lot of time. And I was like, okay. And if this sounds a little bit different, not a lot, from the last one, it's because I'm getting more into detail, and I was very uncomfortable telling this story at first. But anyways, so we go inside, and he's like, do you know what this is? And I was like, what? And he's like, do you know what this is? And I was like, what? And he's like, it's a blunt. And I was like, what? What is that? And he's like, oh my god, it's weed. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, it's about that time. I should, go home, get ready for football, get my practice on. And he's like, really? You're gonna pussy out again? And I was like, again? And he's like, yeah, remember this kid wanted to fight you and you pussied out? And I was like, no, he did, actually. And he's like, oh yeah. And then, so he takes a hit and he's like, here, try it. And I was like, what do you do? And he's like, really? Really? And I was like, I guess I'll put it in my mouth like a cigarette, even though I never had cigarettes before. And he's like, yes, that's what you do. So he lights it for me, I suck in, I'm like coughing like a squirrel or something. And he's like, do you need a glass of water? I'm like, yes, I can't breathe. And he's like, okay. So he gets me a glass of water, and I stop like coughing like an animal, and then I start coughing again, choking on water, the usual. And so a few minutes go by, and I just black out. Like there's a time and space that's just blank. And it was probably a good hour or so, and I wake up, or not wake up, I stop, I don't know, I guess I'll say wake up. I wake up and I'm hanging from a balcony, and I'm like, what the fuck? And Dylan comes running upstairs and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. And we call for LeBron James, and he's in the kitchen doing something, and all we hear is like a smash, like a And so he runs upstairs, helps me get out of the balcony, or hanging from the balcony, and he brings us downstairs, and as we're walking down, there's like a little window above his door, and we can see my mom's car coming into his driveway, and we're like, oh god, oh god. So we run outside, grab some axe, and we spray it all over each other, and my mom comes in the backyard, and she's like, Eric, where were you? Like, all mad. And I was like, oh, I was just with Dylan hanging out with LeBron. And he's like, my mom says, you're not supposed to, you have football practice. And I was like, oh yeah. So she takes me into the car, and she's like, what were you guys doing? And I was like, we were just hanging outside playing catch, talking about stuff. And she's like, okay, well, we're getting home, you gotta get ready for football, and then you're grounded. And I was like, why? And she's like, because you went over Dylan's house for no reason. And I was like, Mom, listen to me, okay? It was a good reason. And no, it wasn't actually. But I ended up getting grounded. It wasn't like a huge grounded. She didn't find out not until like several years later. But long story short, it was, one of the life lessons for you. Not to do that when you're uncomfortable and not experienced. Well, that's the end of this story, and now I just want to talk about what you guys want me to do for videos. Like, if you guys want me to do vlogs, I would have to get a camera that could take about, like, I don't know, a little while, but vlogs would be pretty fun. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. I was watching Roman Atwood vlogs, and I want to do stuff like that, like phase and all that stuff. So yeah, I really want to do vlogs, and if anybody wants to like record with me on like console games or something, because I'm not going to ask you to come down to where I live to do some vlogs with me. But yeah, so if you want to record with me on like PS4 or on the iPhone, just contact me on Twitter, and that would be basically it. You'll have to download Discord so we can chat, but that's about it. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let's try to hit 5 likes. It's been a while since I've really started like getting active every day with my YouTube, and I really want to make this a thing. I want this to work out, and I'm not giving up on you guys. I love you guys so much, and I don't know what I would do without you. So stay awesome. I'll catch you guys tomorrow or in the next one, which is going to be tomorrow. Peace. One last final thing, there's like about another minute of this gameplay. If you want to stay around and watch it, I think I get a couple more kills. Yeah, just stay around if you want. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace up.